So our project is called Green with Innovation, and at the beginning of the year we were asked to have an agriculture class, and we were given a plot of land completely free for our students to attend. So this is the first agriculture class that Jackson City has ever had, so we were really working on nothing basically. So we were blessed with these grants, and we put in for a greenhouse, to get our plants started and to get them in the ground for our garden. And luckily we got the greenhouse, and we actually got a couple other grants for our agriculture class that kind of ties in all together. But just talking about our greenhouse, we got, of course, it plus tons of materials that we're going to be able to use, no out-of-pocket expenses obviously, to get this garden started. In the future, around April or May, we're going to hopefully have our farmers market, working with the 4-H extension office, and have our farmers market at the end of the school year to get profit from our garden. And I'm going to turn it over to Brianna and Ethan and let them tell you a little bit about our project. We haven't gotten our greenhouse in just yet, but we have talked about it and looked at the different greenhouses that we're going to get and different supplies that we need to get.
Some experiments that we're going to do is we're going to see if our plants will grow better in our greenhouse or in our class windowsill. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to grow our mothers a plant for Mother's Day. And we're just going to grow all kinds of different plants and see what all we can get to grow.
So, adding on to what Ms. Back said about how we were given a plot of land, we are going to want to use that, but we need to start our plants off in February or March. And at that time, it's still going to be frosting, so we can't have our plants out in the weather yet. The greenhouse is going to allow us to start the plants inside. That way, whenever we move them outside, we can have our crops quicker and more available for our farmers market and future endeavors. So I think the greenhouse is really going to help out with our agriculture class, because a lot of people, when they think of agriculture, they think of mainly the animal side of it, and they don't think about all the work that goes into growing crops. And so the greenhouse is just going to help us educate future generations of agriculture students, and it'll be there for a long time.
So we're going to try to make this more sustainable, where we can work every single year and have a profit every year and just keep working off of our profits. So each year around October, our elementary classes always go and they pick a pumpkin at our quicksand center. And so what we're hoping with this plot of land that's around that same area, as soon as we get our produce in the spring, we're going to try to have our pumpkins ready to go and have our elementary kids go and be able to pick a pumpkin. So it's just something year-round that we're going to try to incorporate, and it's great life lessons for our kids that especially never get to experience hands-on. A lot of my kids say they've never ever worked a garden, and personally I think that's something that all children should at least get to experience one time or another. You never know when we're going to have to completely live off the land. So do y'all have any questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you all.